Hey guys, this is Christian from MTS Off-Road. Today we're going to be showing you how to install a Pro R rear limit strap kit. First things first, some of the tools that you're going to need some sort of impact, a blowtorch, a 22 mil socket, a 21 mil socket, a 5/8 socket, and a 12 millimeter Allen socket, as well as I think it's a 6 millimeter Allen, and then you're gonna need a 5/8 wrench and just a ratcheting wrench. One more thing you're gonna need for this install is some sort of jack. Okay, getting started with the install, first thing first, jack up the car. Okay, now the car's off the ground, we're gonna go ahead and remove the lower shock bolts. Depending on the wheel and tire setup that you're running, you may have to take off your wheels to install the bolt. This is a stock setup. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But for this case, I'm gonna have to take the wheels off. It's gonna be a 19 millimeter lug nut. The lower shock bolts are going to be a 21 mil, so 21 mil socket. Okay, now that we have the lower bolts installed, we're going to be putting on the upper brackets. For this, you're going to need all of your smaller Allen hardware. Make sure that you put Loctite on these when you install them so they don't back out. When installing this, you're going to take the bracket, have the logo going out. You're just going to put this in here, right on that hook. And then you're going to take the included clamp right on the back side. It's going to sit on there just like that. When clamping this, you want to make sure that you're going on nice and even, so there's an equal amount of gap on both sides of the bracket. You can see right there, you want an equal amount of gap between this side of the bracket and that side of the bracket within the clamp. All right, now that you have all your bolts tightened on your upper bracket, we're gonna go ahead and install the bolt that holds the strap in place. You're gonna need a 5/8 wrench and a 5/8 socket for this. So once you have your strap here, you're gonna take the bolt with the misalignment spacer. You're gonna slip the strap through, put the bolt in, make sure that you're not binding on the misalignment spacer at all. Then throw the nut and washer on the back, and you are good to go. Notice how I'm doing this for the passenger side. On the driver's side of the car, the process is a little different, and we'll show you how to do that next. In order to do the driver's side strap, you notice the exhaust is going around the frame of the car right here. Some aftermarket exhausts go on the inside of the frame rather than around the outside. So depending on what kind of headers you have on your car, this process is gonna be a little bit different. We've included a heat sleeve that you can put on your strap to help protect it from the heat of the exhaust. We also include a bungee. If your exhaust is going on the inside of the frame, you're gonna make sure that you wanna bungee the strap away from the exhaust so it doesn't melt. All right, now that we have both straps installed on the upper brackets, we're gonna go ahead and lower the car and attach the straps to the bottom bolts. So depending on what model you have, if it's a Dynamics car, you might wanna start the car up and put it in comfort mode so you can get the car to settle all the way. If you're having a hard time lowering the car enough to get the straps to go on the bolts. To tighten the lower bolts, you're gonna need your 12mm Allen as well as a 22mm wrench. All right, once you've tightened those lower bolts, that's gonna conclude the install video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment if you wanna see more.